Hey there, Internet. Welcome to another episode of the John Graves Show. And today I'm talking to you about Nobunaga the Fool, episode 2. And I kind of didn't cover this, but like in the last episode, or at least episode 1, Joan of Arc escaped from, her and Leonardo da Vinci left out of Magellan's ship and they went down to the Western Star. And that's when they met up with Nobunaga and Nobunaga, Mitsuhide, and Hideyoshi, and they kind of after an intense battle of Nobunaga just destroying all of the battle armors that were sent there, the thing shuts down, and they have a proper meeting with Jean and Leonardo da Vinci. And yeah, they all kind of have a gradual meeting. They all meeting each other and having like a fun meeting and whatever. And then it leads on to the thing of them traveling and trying to get to know one another in this second episode of them piling all the stuff up into this gigantic space roller, and then heading off for Nobunaga, the Oda Castle. So that's kind of where they're heading. Then off back on the west, we kind of have this little meeting and them introducing way more characters now, such as King Arthur, Lancelot, Julius Caesar. Magellan kind of gives his report to the Round Table, and Julius Caesar, an elaborate-looking guy, is pretty much wants to go ahead and is acknowledging how much of a problem that Leonardo da Vinci could be, because he was a valuable tactician and a valuable asset up on their side. Now that he's on the enemy side, he's going to be a big problem in the future, and they need to take care of him. So he volunteers and they get permission, and then that's when we meet some more characters that relate to his story, such as Brutus and like two elf-like kids, and their names are Nell and Bianchi. So all these are kind of, so every character here is in some way, shape, or form some type of historical figure or name which is thrown into this show, which really isn't all that bad. You know, it does kind of give a little foresight as to what they're going to do with these characters, but that's kind of the building motion. So pretty much after the whole thing with with Julius Caesar, we kind of go back to having a little funny moment with Hideyoshi and Jean, where he's trying to ask her, man, about her hair and her body, and gets like a weird creepy feel from him, and then she hits him in the face and he has to leave, which leads Leonardo da Vinci to show him how to pilot the little turtle ship that they're in, which that finally we get a name of the horses that Nobunaga and Mitsuhide were riding in the first episode. They're called wing horses, and they look pretty. They look pretty cool. I mean, honestly, they do. And this leads to a little conversation between Jean and Nobunaga, and then some other stuff going on with Leonardo da Vinci joining up, offering his aid to Nobunaga, becoming one of his servants or retainers. Then there was a whole thing of Mitsuhide bringing up something about he brought up something about Oichi. She wouldn't, or Ichihime. She would have a problem with him bringing a woman into the kingdom. So to take precautions, Nobunaga throws Jean the cloak and tells her that her name is now Ranmaru, which does play homage to the first episode, and does tend to like kind of ease you into why, you know, he calls her that and stuff. Which at the end of the episode, she's kind of like covering herself up, you know, stuff like that. And he does name he does name the giant armor he was riding in. He names it the Fool, which at that point I started having Persona flashbacks of what they say the Fool is, a person of endless possibilities, and seeing as how that Nobunaga Oda is one of the bigger names in history, or at least Japanese history. He is going to go down as, yeah, that is a perfect fit for him and his robot, and he shows it off to his brother and his father and everything, and lets them know about all the other stuff, and he sees his sister, and then that's when Leonardo da Vinci gives Jean another go at the tarot cards, which in the first one she pulled I think it was the Fool card she pulled first, but this time she pulled the Lover's card. And I know a lot of people see the Lover's card and these tarot cards, they don't necessarily mean what they usually mean. So, like, death doesn't mean death. It means, I think, a great change, whereas the Tower actually means bad fortune. But off of that though, hey, this was a good episode. Pretty much kind of added a little bit more to what I kind of was looking for, or gave me a little bit more information for what's going to go on. Now, they really kind of don't have a goal for this one, aside from just attacking the Takeda clan for attacking their base. But until then, hey, until they get them some more information about upon what their goal is and what they're doing, my hands are up in the air, so all I can do right now is just enjoy the art, enjoy the character personalities, and the back and forth. So yeah, until then, you guys keep watching anime and keep playing those video games. Let me know what you guys think of this episode down there in the comment section. I am out, and I will have episode 3 up as soon as that episode drops. So yeah, have a good one.